Today we are doing Darkman.
And the brightest day. Where are the heroes? As soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
It's time for that time of the show where we talk about a movie that
I'm gonna get my notes.
How
What?
much stuff is it? Wait, how much stuff is it that Toygate's priority to be in shape and stay alive is going to be the Masters of the Universe movie, not to see his daughter grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your homework counsel was to watch The Darkman, directed by Sam Raimi, starring Liam Neeson, and a cameo by Bruce Campbell himself at the end of the film.
At the very end of the film. That was so
Yeah.
cool. I've never seen this
that's
movie,
Campbell.
so
All right, so I watched this today. I rented
watched
it
this
for like
morning
$4 on YouTube. This movie is he's just a different kind of character. You know what I mean? He's basically a scientist that's discovering how to create synthetic skin, and he's trying to replicate that. His girlfriend works for a company that uncovered a document that shows that the company is in cahoots with some gangsters. So to get that paper, this group that's in cahoots with the company goes to where they think the papers are. Liam Neeson, the Peyton character, is there. They beat him up. They blow up his thing. Remember when they blow it up and he flies out of the building like, ah!
Oh, I remember. That's in my notes still.
He ends up splashing into the river. They recover him, but he's wrapped in bandages, and they give a little backstory of the reason he doesn't feel any pain is because we sniffed his pain receptors.
So,
and she stabs him. She's like, look, and stabs him with a pin.
you're hitting all my notes here before I get a
Hold on. Let's see if I can hit him all. She stabs him with a pin. He doesn't feel anything. But she also says that his strength is augmented.
because
She put a little note in there, like which they don't really show, only except one time when he's putting the guy up in the his head out of the street and the cars are coming. I feel like that's the only time he really used his super strength. But he wants revenge on the people that killed him. Meanwhile, he's trying to get back with his ex by putting on the fake skin and all that. But he's a little bonkers now.
Right.
He's
wouldn't you be?
I think he'd be too. Yeah, he's a little out of it. Like he gets rage things.
Well, go ahead. Keep going.
He gets little rage things, and he's just trying to get revenge on the people that got him back. And then, that comes to the climactic ending. And of course,
with a damsel in distress.
Yeah, she wants to stay. The girl wants to stay with him. He's like, I realize nobody can stay with me like this. And he escapes. And in the end scene, she's looking for him. She can't see him. And Bruce Campbell turns around. And we're like, wait a minute. Here's Bruce Campbell now. Which makes me think, did Bruce Campbell star in the second movie?
No,
but Sam Raimi wanted him for the first movie, and the studio said absolutely not. No one will take him seriously. And they started courting Gary Oldman, and of course we got Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson was great, but I think
of course he was great. Liam Neeson.
Bruce Campbell would have been great as well.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much my thing. Go ahead, Green Shirt Guy. What you got?
All right, so let me just say I did enjoy this movie. I don't think I'd ever seen it, or I hadn't seen the whole thing. First of all, it just kicked a question in my head while you were giving your synopsis. Do we never find out exactly why he's trying to create synthetic skin?
No.
He's just doing it. He's just a scientist.
Well, no, they want to help. They want to help burn victims, people with cancer.
Did they mention that?
Yeah, they're like, they glossed over it.
I could have missed that.
Okay.
No, it is turn around, blink, look at your phone and miss it. Like it is very.
I definitely missed that then. So this movie, it's interesting because the soundtrack, the opening, kind of the way it's shot, the general story felt almost like a comic book.
Yeah.
So
very
she's
Sam Raimi.
supposed to be a superhero. Is that what we're supposed to glean from this? whole
Yeah.
story?
Yeah, it's even
Okay.
mentioned in the trailer. The strangest superhero of all.
Okay.
It's
So-
this is like a year after Batman, so this is
Batman.
like
And
1990.
Danny
That's
Elfman
why
did the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
Danny Elfman did this one as well.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, I was
See,
right
now
when I was
that
watching
makes
it. I
sense.
was like, that sounds a little Batman-ish right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not think for 1 second that the studio was not trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Universal was like, we need our own Batman.
Okay, so the opening scene is the very opening scene, even before we meet Liam Neeson, is we meet our main villain. I can't remember his name for what. Durant, right?
Mhm.
And it's a meetup to get money or whatever, and the thing goes sideways, right? So
He takes the leg off,
He
and
takes
the
the
leg
leg
is a
off the
gun.
which I thought was funny. But what's even funnier is the next time when they're in Liam Neeson's lab, the guy still got the leg.
He's been hopping around.
He still got the leg. So I get the first time because they take all the guns. It's supposed to be, and this is the hidden gun, right? Okay, I buy that. But what later, Liam Neeson doesn't know you're coming. Bring whatever guns you want. Why do you still carry around this guy's leg? Makes no
Is
sense.
this the
Doesn't make
same
me-
hall? Is this the same alleyway from Spider-Man?
Might be.
Oh.
No.
In every
But it looks
movie.
close.
And so remember, so they kind of get surprised because the leg's a gun, and the guy starts firing and killing all these people, and then the black guy, I can't remember his name either, the other gangster,
They
is
ain't
like,
really
get
mention
him,
it.
and then all of a sudden, two guys drive cars out of crates, which means they
Yeah.
were sitting in a car in a crate the whole time. Why?
'Cause
That
it
made
looks
no sense.
cool.
So if you didn't get ambushed, you would have been sitting in a crate till when?
Right?
Mhm.
Exactly. Till sun up, maybe?
I
You know.
guess. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that struck me is he's making the skin. It's kind of like almost a precursor to 3D printing.
3D printing. I told Kamari that.
That-
It was 3D
The way it
printing in
looked, yeah,
1990,
that
yeah.
they'd look
Hey,
very
the
similar to
guy,
it.
the guy that took over the role in Darkman 2 and 3 is Arnold Vosloo. What live action G.I. Joe character did he play in 2009?
Who? Wait, which?
Arnold Vosloo plays Darkman in 2 and 3. Darkman 2 and 3. He
Oh.
played a G.I. Joe character in Rise of Cobra in 2009. Can you picture which one that is?
I don't even know. I
Oh.
don't seen the second movie, so I don't know.
I know Sam has seen it. He
Is it-
played Zartan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but Zartan was the mummy guy.
No, is that?
Yeah.
Zartan's the guy
Oh,
that takes
okay.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see,
guy
Barry-
that was the mummy.
Which,
in,
right, exactly.
Barry
Same
Darkman.
dude. Same dude.
Oh, he played Darkman. Look at that. Zartan from Toy Games. You can't mention Zartan without Toy Games going, wow, Zartan's amazing.
I'll tell you what did make me laugh. Though.
Oh,
Remember
G.I.
the-
Joe Retaliation. I'm sorry. I'm so bad.
No, you're right. That's all right.
Remember
Go
the
ahead.
sex scene where they're cuddling on the couch, and she's like, "Oh, come over here," and then you see
Yeah.
them on the he's like, "Oh, your clothes are so hard to take off." That didn't make me laugh so much, but you know what he said when he was ready to go? Let's dance. I was like, "What? That was your big sexy moment? Let's dance."
Yeah,
made
as
me-
all as the section should be. I'm a fan of the ones of just fading
I'm fi-
away
yeah, that's
and
fine.
coming
They-
back.
they-
Like,
No,
bother me.
listen. The Let's Dance is so indicative of Sam Raimi. It's hilarious.
That's
You
fair.
know?
this is classic Raimi right here.
No,
And-
but seriously, have you noticed that Raimi's like sex is always crazy, weird, over the top? You know, like it's just awkward, and he just leans into the awkwardness of it. In
So-
my opinion,
Look at that
and
computer.
here's my other thing too. So Francis
I
McDormand,
loved some of
great
the
actress.
computers and cars in this movie because they're so classic. Like when you watch
Yeah.
movies like this.
Go ahead, Green Sugar.
I was gonna say Frances McDormand, great actress, right? She's won
yes,
2 Oscars now, I think.
yes.
Great actress. And take nothing. She is not like when I think of leading lady, I'm go, ooh, Frances McDormand. Like of the people you could chosen, like you chose her because she's a good actress, not because she's eye catching. And even for back then, she's not eye catching. It just was like, oh, all right, I buy her. She's a good actress, and I buy her. I totally buy her as an investigative whatever. But as a love interest, it just didn't do it for me.
Mhm.
And you struck
Um,
on, and my next note is you struck on the thing where you see the doctor after they've drug him out of the bay and he's all wrapped up. I'm like, what kind of doctor is this? That she stabs this dude?
It's like,
and,
whoa.
and then they go down the hall and she's like, most of these people here, we try and help. She goes, but that guy, he's probably 9 on the buzzard scale. I'm like, what kind of doctor says that?
A Sam Raimi movie doctor. Let's be
Sam
clear.
Raimi movie doctor.
I was just like,
Definitely.
whatever.
Oh, the helicopter scene was pretty cool. Like,
Oh my god, when he crashed into the building,
oh, yeah.
he's like, oh, excuse me. I was like, you can't just jump right back out. What do you?
You would be dead.
Yeah, like it's going like this. Like you wouldn't be able to do that. Like it didn't make any sense.
Dude, what is going on that we're not getting our Facebook comments? Because Larry said, "What's up, everyone?" on my Facebook that I'm following because I'm trying to keep track of that, but we don't see it in our feed.
I don't know.
So the lab blows up, right? They go and blow up his lab, which is a little ridiculous with that little hitting just happens to hit the lighter as he walks up, right? Or he crawls after he's been beat up. The lab explodes. We see him go flying, which is not believable at all. But okay. Couple things that for continuity and believability reasons don't work. So he escapes from the hospital. This is the other thing. So he escapes from the hospital, right? Remember, so they go run back and that spinning thing. Why was he spinning? First of all, he breaks out because of his super strength, and then goes to find the girlfriend, and he runs into her. But nobody notices a guy dressed in like a mummy running through this major city. Like nobody sees that. We're good with that.
I'd like to know where he got all the equipment. Like he went to the store like this, all wrapped up in
I like
bandages.
he did all those
got
like
that nice
lab tests
camera.
when he came
Well,
back.
If you remember, he goes back to the lab that exploded and takes remnants of it. The computer's still fine, apparently, because that would be in a
And
All the
stuff is
stuff
like
he needed
on
was
fire
okay.
behind him.
Right? And at one point, I think he goes to write something, and everything on the table next to where the lighter was is still sitting there. The lab exploded, everything went flying, but this table is untouched somehow. I don't know.
Magic table.
That was the and the bird too. Like the bird obviously
Yes.
lived because he used the bird again.
Yes.
The bird lived.
That'd be the first thing to get blown across the room, right?
Exactly.
I mean, the odds are highly improbable, but maybe. But it is really, really messed up.
Can we talk about the villain collects fingers?
Yeah, but that's
that
just
was
a good
creepy.
psychotic villain.
I mean, yeah, but like we don't even find that out till later. And then
He had him in a case too, like a real he just had him all nice and neat in a case.
and
Yeah.
like a guy like that would like name them to tell you who they were from, but whatever. What cracked me up about that though is so then like a scene or two later is the one where they're trying to go get him at the new lab, and the Hispanic henchman with the ponytail opens that closet with all the skin in it for all the different disguises he's gonna do and freaks out. I'm like, that freaks you out, not your boss with this box of fingers on his desk.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, let's give a quick run of the number.
Pink elephant.
Pink elephant part.
Oh, the
Classic.
pink elephant.
That's like the most Sam Raimi part of the movie.
Yeah, like I want the big elephant. I want the big. I was like, oh, he's about to lose it, bro. He's about to lose it.
No, they had to show us that like he just can't live a normal life anymore.
He can't.
Yeah, right.
He really can't. Makes me want to go watch 2 and 3 to see like how does he exist in the rest of it. All right, I give this a 7.5 for my.
I give it about a
entertainment ability.
7, like a 7. It's still a good movie though. It's a good like fun movie. It's definitely like the weird superhero movie that is in between like Batman from 1989 and The Crow.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Cliff?
a good assessment. Also, I'm gonna give it a 7. It's just fun.
Green shirt guy?
I'm gonna give it upper 6s. 6'5", 6'6",
Okay.
6'7". It's enjoyable. I don't know if I'm gonna go racing back to watch it again.
All right, so that's our view on the Darkman. What did you think? Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think.
This world is made